Michael here, back for an epic week in LEGO news with the return of Indiana Jones, UCS Razor Crest, the Office set revealed, Atari 2600, Gravity Falls, Chevy Camaro, the next LEGO Ideas set revealed, and just how bad is the LEGO price hike gonna be? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up, over at Walmart, the LEGO City Stunts value set is 58% off. The LEGO Creator Animals bundle is 33% off, and the LEGO Classic 90 Years of Play is 20% off. Over at Amazon, the LEGO DC Wonder Woman vs. Cheetah is 31% off, the LEGO Minecraft Villager Raid is 30% off, and the LEGO City Exploration Base is 24% off. Next over at ZAVVI, they've got a bunch of recent LEGO Star Wars sets for 15% off with code LEGOHPSW, including the Imperial Light Cruiser and Mandalorian N1 Starfighter. And this code even extends to some Harry Potter sets too. Plus, over at LEGO, you can get the Hogwarts Grand Staircase with $130 of Harry Potter purchases, and the free Hogwarts Castle Polybag with $40 of Harry Potter purchases. And if you want to pick up these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, it turns out LEGO Indiana Jones is indeed coming back in 2023 with a full line of sets. First up, we've got the Temple of Doom with 801 pieces, retailing for $80. This set will be similar to the previous version, but feature the roller coaster track with the 2 mine carts and the water tower. The main temple build features a raised platform and all sorts of lava around it. And at the center will be the skull altar where you can place the Sankara stones. Included will have Indiana Jones with his shirt open, but this one will feature a brand new hair hat combo, which reminds me of this one of Rex Danger Vest. Next, we'll have a new version of Willie Scott, Short Round, Mola Ram, the Maharajah character for the first time, as well as one of the guards. Next up, we've got Escape from the Lost Tomb with 600 pieces, retailing for $40. The Lost Tomb is similar in size to the previous version, but doesn't rely on all the stickers for the back wall detail, and the 2 statues of Anubis are a little bit larger. Not to mention at the center, we can find the Golden Arch with the Ark of the Covenant. Included will have Indiana Jones, Marion Ravenwood, Sallah for the first time, and a mummy. And finally, we've got Fighter Plane Chase with 387 pieces, retailing for $35. Just like the last version, we've got a build for the Pilatus P2 fighter jet, which includes stud shooters now on the wings. But unlike the previous version, instead of 2 planes, it will also include the Citroen convertible, which is said to be 8 studs wide like the modern Speed Champions. Included, we've got Indiana Jones with an open jacket and tie, Henry Jones Sr., and a fighter pilot. The final detail is for an unknown set that will retail for $150, and given that the first 3 films are represented, many think this will be from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But as the 4th film was largely not loved by fans, I could see it easily being a remake of the Temple Escape from Raiders of the Lost Ark. And with the 5th film coming out, of course we can expect 4 more sets from the 5th film, but we just don't have any details about that yet. And as a huge fan of the original line in the movies, I'm just so excited Indy's back and I can't wait to see these sets. Next up, thanks to TalkBricks, we also have got details of the upcoming Ultimate Collector Series Razor Crest. This set has been rumored for a long time, but rumors ignited when we saw this logo on the t-shirts of the Star Wars designers from LegoCon. But now we've got word that the set will be coming out on October 3rd for $530 and features 6,187 pieces. The ship itself is said to be minifigure scale, which should give them lots of areas to explore for the interior, one area of which should feature his targets frozen in carbonite. And while we don't know much about minifigures, it's rumored that Queel will be included. With the large piece count and price, I'm expecting big things from the Razor Crest, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Next up, this week we got the reveal of the LEGO Ideas, the Office set, with 1,164 pieces, retailing for $120 starting on October 1st. The main build, of course, features the Dunder Mifflin office, and it really is an exceptional depiction of the set. And for a location we all know very well from the show, they really nailed it. On the backside of the model, there's the main entrance with the Dunder Mifflin sign, and as you enter, there's the main couch, coat rack, and the reception desk with lots of details. And it's in just the right place for Jim and Pam to give each other an air high five. And just beyond that, we can see the main bullpen with the sales team's desks. Included as a separate module, we've got Michael Scott's office, and the office is super nicely detailed and built out. And next to that, we've got a build for a portion of the conference room where Michael can give his different presentations. There's also a million Easter eggs like the stapler and the jello, the facts from future Dwight conducting the fire drill, the website for the Shrewd Farms B&B, the Dunder Mifflin golden ticket promo, and Jan calling on the phone, Jim explaining the pyramid scheme, and the DVD logo hitting the corner of the TV, Kevin dropping the pot of chili, and really countless others that are too much to get into. But maybe the best part of this set is that it includes 15 minifigures. Here we've got Pam with her whitest sneakers, Jim, Michael with his world's best boss mug, Dwight looking epic, and Angela. Next we've got Oscar, Kevin, Stanley, Meredith, and Creed with lots of great new prints. Plus Daryl, Phyllis, Ryan, Kelly, and Toby, again with lots of great prints here. Sadly, Aaron and Andy are the only ones not included from the original submission, but Andy's desk is there and the hole in the wall that he punches. As a huge fan of The Office who's watched the series multiple times, this is just an epic set with so much great detail. Plus, with 15 minifigures and an ultimately fair price, this one's a must-have for me. And you can actually pre-order the set right now, so if you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next, in other LEGO Ideas news, we got the results of the third 2021 round of review. And out of a whopping 36 TalkBricks projects this round, the Hocus Pocus the Sanderson Sisters Cottage updated project was selected. Based, of course, on the movie Hocus Pocus the Sanderson Sisters Cottage is a highly detailed modular-style building that completely opens up with a great interior. Similarly to the Office project when it was selected, this is not the first time that this project was up for review, which makes it surprising that it was chosen. But that being said, the movie is quite popular and is even receiving a sequel this year. And with so many great minifigures and details in this set, I'm looking forward to see how it gets interpreted. While I'm excited about this one, it's hard because 35 other well-deserving projects were unfortunately not chosen, including a lot of others that people have been waiting for a while, like a project based on Avatar or The Legend of Zelda. I, like many, would hope in these cases with large review rounds that more than one project would make it through, so let's keep our fingers crossed for the first 22 review round, where we'll find out the fate of the next 39 projects this fall. Next up, PromoBricks also gave us more details of the upcoming LEGO Atari 2600 set, which is rumored to be coming out this August for $120. Just like the Nintendo Entertainment System set, it will come with a brick-built console as well as a controller. While it was originally rumored that opening the console would reveal a scene from the game Pitfall, it will now be a scene of a typical 80s kid's bedroom, with a minifigure playing the Atari 2600 and posters on the wall. As for games, it's said to include 3 cartridges of Adventure, Asteroids, and Centipede, which each open up for an 8x8 vignette. And it's said to include a spot to hold the cartridges. And while I personally don't have nostalgia for the console, I'm interested to see how the set turns out. Next up, LEGO also revealed the LEGO Icons Camaro with 1,456 pieces, retailing for $170 on August 1st. The design for the Camaro looks spot on, especially with the shaping around the front and a lot of the aggressive details. And as you'd expect, the entire car opens up, where we can see the engine under the hood, a full interior complete with fuzzy dice, and a fun Easter egg for the model team sets. But unique for this set are lots of customizable options which can be swapped out, including the headlights and the main racing stripe colors in gray, white, and red. The license plates can also be customized, and you can convert the whole thing to a convertible. On the whole, I think this makes a nice addition to the series of large-scale cars, and I think that fans are really going to like all the customization options. Next up this week, Barnes & Noble updated their sites to give us our first look at the price hike coming in August. And while there's been a rumored list of sets that would be affected for a long time, this is really our first look at how it's going to impact people in the US. The sets scrolling across your screen now are mostly the highest impacted sets, which are the larger scale adult style sets, but many other sets that aren't included here are going to be impacted. So if there's anything you might have been holding out for that you can afford now, it might be worth looking at before the end of the month, which is definitely something that's been on my mind a lot lately. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 4 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform this week. First up, we've got Gravity Falls, the Mystery Shack. Straight out of the show Gravity Falls, the Mystery Shack is highly detailed and well rendered in LEGO form. It's clear that the project's designer is a big fan, as there's lots of great references packed inside. I know fans of the show have been looking forward to this project for a long time, but I'm curious to see if it could make it through, especially with the A-frame cabin's recent approval. Next up, we've got Sony Walkman, which is a 1-to-1 replica of the Sony Walkman WM22. On the whole, I think the design captures it quite well, and I love all the details with the tapes that can be swapped in and out. And I'm curious if LEGO would see a lot of demand for this one. Next up, we've got Chinese Garden. This one features tons of amazing detail on this ornate pedestal. The build is very intricate and features lovely pops of color in that traditional style, not to mention lots of great landscaping. And while I think this would make a really interesting display piece, we have seen similar projects not make it through the round of review, so I'm curious how this one would do. Next up, we've got Golden Trumpet Tree with Park Bench. This one is of course meant to recreate a beautiful tree and scene from Sao Paulo, Brazil. And while there's something so simple about the concept, there's nothing simple about the build, which really captures it in spectacular detail. But with sets like the Bonsai Tree and Botanical Collection on the market, I'm very curious if this one would make it through, but as always, we'll just have to wait and see. So there you have it, folks, another really awesome week in LEGO news with a lot of surprises. I'm incredibly excited to see Indiana Jones come back and to see what they can do with all the more modern build techniques and designs. Not to mention, I don't know if I could be any more excited for the new Office set. As a huge fan, it's a must-have and maybe even a day one for me. And that's all on top of the August releases like the Camaro and that Ultimate Collector Series Razor Crest that I know we're all dying to see. I may not be able to post a video next week as I'm actually going to be out on vacation, but be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me. And don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back soon with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks and have a good one. Hey guys, Michael here. Click to watch last week's video featuring Comic-Con news, Mighty Bowser, David Beckham, Spider-Man, and Hulkbuster. And don't forget to subscribe.